La Nuit, L'homme Eau de Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. I mean, look at this color. This is orange. And I love it. This is my first L'homme fragrance, so you know I know there's oodles and hundreds of flankers from the eau de toilette, eau de parfum, eau électrique, eau bleue, eau verte, eau orange, eau purple. You get what I'm saying. Maybe not eau purple, but I think this is still an interesting fragrance on its own. Without even knowing the line, I really appreciate some of the unique aspects and notes in this fragrance. For instance, there's sage. I don't know if any other fragrance I've smelled so far has had sage, so this is something that really adds to just a little uniqueness, complexity to what you would normally get from just a mainstream designer fragrance. So you've got top notes of cardamom and grapefruit. Again, love grapefruit in the opening. Usually it's a fun, sweet, sexy. This is a fun, bright, fresh, sweet note that, in my opinion, is underutilized in a lot of fragrances. In the mid notes, you have leather, lavender, and clary sage, and it's going to say goodbye for the base notes. I'll be right back. And for the base notes, we've got tonka bean, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. The opening is very bright, quite sharp a bit. That grapefruit, the cardamom, and a bit of the lavender, right? Some of that the lavender, sweet, floral, bright, fresh, sexy, right? It's got a sexy tint to it. It's citrusy florals. That's what I get from the opening. And then as it dries down, it kind of starts to get a little spicier with that tonka bean. It has this sharper accord throughout the midlife and dry down of the fragrance. It really has this that tonka bean, which is something that I smell on other people when they wear this. Just the other day, actually, someone was wearing this at the gym, and I noticed that sharp tonka bean, and I was like, hey, you know, what are you wearing, man? And he was like, oh, I'm wearing YSL L'homme. And I said, okay, so it's that fresh, citrusy florals with the lavender and the sage quickly becomes more of a spicy, dark, woody, more based out fragrance. You know, the sandalwood, the patchouli. This has very good projection this has great longevity for a designer. I had about 8.5, 9 hours 8.5, 9 hours longevity with about strong projection. Of course, this is not as much as a eau de toilette. It's an eau de parfum concentration, so it sits a bit closer to the skin. But of course, sometimes you'll trade that projection with longevity. I think this is still a great compliment getter, even though it has some unique notes with the sage, the tonka bean. It's still nothing that's too polarizing. This is still a mass market fragrance meant to sell a lot, so keep that in mind. I think it's a great fragrance. I think it's something that if you're looking for an everyday fragrance that you can wear in most occasions, dress this up, dress this down, office, daytime, night, you could probably wear this year round. This is a great designer scent, slightly unique, but of course it's going to get you that compliment factor. It's very easy to wear. So I might be checking out some more of the flankers from the L'homme line, who knows, but yeah, I think this is a solid showing, and again, just love that color. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you're interested, I'll link to my scent box down below. You'll get a free gift on me, and hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.